Hi guys, and welcome to your first 10-minute stretch class with me. For today's practice, we're really going to be focusing on waking up through the upper body, through the chest, through the throat, and it's going to be a really beautiful way to warm up before any other exercise you might be doing or any practice you might be doing, or even just to warm up before you start the day. So when we're ready, we're just going to close the eyes, coming down to a comfortable seated position, so that might be cross-legged or kneeling, whatever's going to feel more comfortable for you here. And when we're ready, just starting to shut down those eyes. Just drop the chin down into the chest. Just taking a second to ground here before we get started. Breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe taking one big inhale. And releasing it all out through the mouth, letting everything go. And when you're ready, fluttering open those eyes and just taking a couple of shoulder rolls, maybe 3 backwards and 3 forwards, just waking up through those shoulders. On an inhale, sweeping that right arm up towards the sky, reaching it long, maybe taking the gaze up to the fingers. And exhale, bend through that elbow and just drop the hand behind the back. Either taking left hand here and finding a gentle stretch by slightly tugging on that elbow, or maybe you can take left hand behind you and find a grasp between the fingers and pull through there. Sitting up straight, just opening through that chest, keeping with the breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling that stretch already working its way through the upper arms here. One more inhale. Exhale and then release. Taking both hands out like this, and we're just going to make fists with the hands and then release the fingers. It's just doing star hands for a couple of minutes, and this is a brilliant way to wake up the forearms. Find that strength starting in the body, and if you keep going for a second, you'll probably notice quite quickly that things will start to cramp up a little bit, so just push through for a second. And then when you're ready, stopping the hands, releasing them down by the sides. Inhaling, stretching left arm up to the sky, maybe taking that gaze to the fingertips. Exhale, finding that bend in the elbow, either using right hand to grasp on and find that little tug here, finding the stretch, or finding the bind with the fingertips behind the back. Really feeling that opening through the chest here. Feeling the opening through the arms as well. One more inhale. Exhale, release the fingers, release both arms, take them back out, finding those star hands again, just flashing. Feeling the arms already starting to wake up. When you're ready, dropping those hands down. And we're going to come through a little bit of cat-cow here. So coming into tabletop, we're taking shoulders above the wrists, hips stacked above the knees, and just feel into the hands here for a second. So maybe lift the fingertips up, just place them down one by one. So baby finger, next finger, middle finger, index, and then thumb. Really get a feel for how the grounding that sensation is here. And I just want you to rock backwards and forwards. And I'm going to invite you here to find some intuitive movement. So traditionally with our cat-cow, we inhale and we open up through the chest, taking the head up to the sky, dropping the belly. We exhale, curve and arch the spine and drop through the head. So maybe you'd like to stay inhaling and exhaling here with that cat-cow. Completely up to you. Moving through those stretches. Or you might feel like warming the body up some more, maybe dropping those elbows down here, maybe dropping the bum back or working round in circles. Whatever works for you to wake up through the body. Maybe you would like to pad out through the hands, through the wrists here. So maybe you'd like to take fingertips to the sides and find a gentle movement side to side. Or maybe even taking fingertips towards you, rocking back, getting a nice stretch out through those forearms to start off with. Lovely. Keeping going with that movement, moving with the breath here. And then coming back to neutral. Coming back to sit on the heels. And just for a second, taking those arms up into the sky, interlacing the fingers, stretching, reaching fingers, hands, arms all the way up, maybe taking gaze up. And then releasing, drawing them back down to the sides. Drawing them back in, hands to heart center. Finding that interlace again with the fingers, this time pushing forwards. Stretching out. And then releasing those hands. And then from here, just taking those shoulder rollers again. 3 times backwards, 3 times forwards, maybe keeping your gaze softly just out in front of you. And then when we inhale, we're going to take right hand over the body, bring left arm up like so. So we're kind of holding the right arm as it stretches across. Just hold here for a couple of seconds, maybe seeing if you can take the gaze over to the right hand side. Just releasing, swapping over arms, so taking left arm across the body and then holding it with the right, across the elbow, maybe taking gaze over to the left. Staying with that breath here. And then releasing down, finding an easy twist, waking up through the torso, so we inhale, take right arm up. Exhale, take right arm behind us. See if you can maybe place the fingertips down. Left hand comes to right knee. So as we inhale, we find that twist. Take the gaze behind us. Every inhale here is an opportunity to find a little bit of length. Every exhale, the opportunity to stretch that little bit more. Staying with the breath here. One more big inhale. Exhale, release, come back to center. Maybe come over to the left. Place the fingertips down, find a little bit of a counter stretch. Then come to the other side. We inhale, left arm comes up. We take it down behind us, maybe fingertips come to the floor. Take right hand onto the left knee. And use that hand on the knee to find that twist. Taking the gaze behind you. Keeping with the breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling, twisting back to center, releasing the hands, maybe taking both hands over to the right, finding a little counter twist, and then coming back to the middle. We're just going to wake up slightly more, so when you're ready, dropping that chin down. As we inhale, we roll that chin up to the right. Exhale, drop it back down through center, and then roll it up to the left. Exhale down. Inhale up to the right. Exhale down. Inhale up to the right. One more time, dropping down. Taking it round. Maybe this time taking the head all the way back, opening out through the throat. And rolling round. And maybe taking a roll in the opposite direction, all the way around, dropping the head back. Opening out through the chest, coming back to the front. Lovely, chin is down. Bringing that chin back up to centre, just taking the hands behind you, pushing that chest and heart forwards, dropping the head and the neck back if that feels comfortable. Finding a nice baby back bend here, stretching out through the chest, opening. One more inhale. And then come forwards, taking the hands in front of you, dropping the chin, arching through the back, so fingertips are reaching forwards, shoulders are dropping down, head dropping down. And then inhale, hands to the sides, come up. Bringing hands to heart center, dropping the head down. Taking one more releasing breath here, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And gently coming back up to the room. So I hope that stretch was nice and your body's feeling a bit more awake now, a bit more ready to start the day. And I will see you for another practice on the mat soon. Bye guys.